Hi guys! In this video we will be learning about cold environments as human habitats. We will learn about the types of economic activity in cold environments as well as the risks presented by the environment.
Despite the inhospitable characteristics of cold environments, such as cold temperatures, many people continue to live and work in these places, and this map here is showing us the proportions of people living in cold environments around the North Pole. So this is the North Pole here. So you can see we've got lots of people living in Russia, and the majority of these people are non-indigenous populations. But across the whole of the North Pole, we have lots of people in general living in these areas, as well as a distinct proportion of indigenous populations shown in yellow. So the majority of people living in Greenland are indigenous, and around half of the people living in northern Canada are indigenous too. The proportions of non-indigenous to indigenous populations are changing as the world develops. And originally we would have just had indigenous populations living in these areas, but as development is occurring, we are finding an increase in non-indigenous populations. So currently in total we have about 4 million people living in the Arctic Circle, which is shown on this map. And yes, again, this shows the population distribution of the Arctic. So now that we've learned that people do live in these cold environments, we're going to look at the opportunities and risks presented by the cold environments to the people living there. So the first thing we have to consider is the physical conditions, and these are very harsh conditions which are not very compatible with human life, but still people do manage to live there. So we have very low temperatures, very short summers because we're right at the North Pole, so we receive less sunlight for a lot of the year, and our winters are complete darkness in this area. We have low precipitation, which mostly falls as snow. We have thin soil, so it's pretty much impossible to grow any vegetation, such as food or crops.
Hi guys! To continue watching this video and unlock hundreds of other super concise and exam board specific A-level geography videos, just click the button. Join me today and together let's make A-level geography a walk in the park.